What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jay Renee with Prison Ride Radio. I hope that you're doing well. This evening, we have a brother on the phone by the name of Broadway Brown, and he is a musical artist. So we're gonna holler at him about his craft, see what he's talking about, and we're gonna ask him to, spit a little something for us, see what he's working with. So let's jump right in there. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad you well. Appreciate you swinging through. We're gonna jump right in there, all right? Tell the people a little bit about yourself and where you from.
Yeah, well, a little bit about me. I'm from Los Angeles. I'm currently in the state of Ohio. On lock, unfortunately. I'm the same age as hip hop. Michelle was 50.
Okay. Yeah, hip hop turns 50 this year in August. Some people don't know that. True hip hop heads know that. You know what I mean? It's definitely right around the corner. So, you say you're from Los Angeles. So how did music affect you? Like, what was the beat of Los Angeles music when you was getting into music and stuff?
Well, when I was getting into it, it was a little different back then. It wasn't a whole lot of hip hop. You had a lot of East Coast that was usually with the hip hop, like Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, and Melly Mel. In the West Coast, it wasn't a whole lot of hip hop until really NWA.
Mm-hmm.
NWA came on the scene, and they had the world class wrecking crew, as you know, with Dr. Dre,
Right.
back in the early '80s. But the mid '80s, when NWA broke, that's when it got real interesting. But before that, it was mainly East Coast rappers,
Yeah.
LL and Rakim,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was there for that age. So I remember when the West Coast broke onto the scene. So let me ask you this. I'm from the East Coast, so I know how it was from my standpoint when the West Coast broke in. So from someone that's from Los Angeles, the West Coast, what was it like to finally see like your side of the woods like on mainstream television with, giving a part into this music?
Well, it was exciting. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, the homies finally made it. Because they was representing,
Right.
especially from the hood.
Mm-hmm.
But the East was representing, but they was representing, they hood. You know what I'm saying? They boroughs, whatever. And Los Angeles is a little different, because a lot of people was community affiliated, but it was banged out. So to see somebody, to see some dudes repping that was awesome.
All right, for sure. So how long have you been doing music personally?
Well, it's a little tricky. I started rapping, many moons ago.
Mm-hmm. I get
But
it.
I actually only been recording for over a year.
Okay.
My situation is a little different because I'm incarcerated.
Right.
And I'm putting this music out. I've been incarcerated 19 and a half years.
Mm. So how
Maybe
has that
a
been
surprise,
for you?
It's been up and down, but thank God because you're like, oh, you incarcerated, how you thankful? Well, I'm thankful for life,
Mm-hmm.
because I was on death row for 4 years,
Mm.
from 2005 to 2009, so
Yeah, and that's
right
heavy.
now I have an opportunity. Excuse me?
I say, yeah, that's heavy to be on death row.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now at least I got a chance, and it's a possibility that I may be released next year. So keep my fingers crossed, keep
Okay.
my prayers.
All right. So let's talk more about your actual recording. So what made you actually say, you know what, I'm about to start recording this music instead of just making it and letting it be suspended in the universe?
Well, what happened was when I got to this institution, I'm in Grafton Correctional. This is a level 2, so it finally dropped my security level, which is good, because I was a 3. And when I got here, I noticed that they had, I met a guy that was already in the recording industry. I go by the name of QP, and he was putting stuff out. And I was like, y'all can do that here in this prison? He was like, yeah. You know, so I was doing my thing, and I ended up purchasing all the equipment we can have. So in my cell, I got the studio. You know what I'm saying?
That's so awesome.
So, you know, I say, well, they let me do it. Let me go ahead and put something out, see what's cracking. So.
All right, so what track what's the first track you put out?
Well, the first track I put out was with QP, and it's on this album, Air.
Okay.
And it's called Gangsters Only 22. And that was in December of, that came out December of 21.
Okay. So how was it to actually be able to have, not only create this work, but see it completed and put out to the masses?
Hey, you know what? It's a different feeling because you know, at first I had other people, you know, producing because I didn't really know too much about it, and I didn't have the equipment, you know. So so I was like, okay. Then I start producing myself. You know, I do everything now. I do my own beats. I mix it, master it, all of it, right in the cell. You know, so when I finally was able to put it out, you know, with the distributor and all that, that felt good. You know, because I'm like, now I got the opportunity to tell the world what's on my mind.
Right.
And that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, my mind is blown. Like the fact that you're able to do that from in there, I think is really awesome. And I'm glad that you have that opportunity. You know, not everybody does. So I'm glad that not only do you have that opportunity, but you putting it to use to put some, you know, some content out here. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Thank you for that. So what you currently working on now? Are you working on the albums, just some more singles? Like, what's going on?
Well, I put in my last outings were I released a 17-track album December 16th.
Wow.
And then you know, my brother was like, man, quit holding it to your chest, put it out there. So Friday the 13th, January, I dropped 3 singles.
Okay.
And then I said, well, I'm about to just bust the industry all over the head. So I dropped 2 more singles April 21st. Then I dropped 2 more singles 2 days ago. You know, May 2nd.
So you're not playing around. You're not playing around for real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got a single coming out June 6th. I got 2 singles coming out July 20th. I got a single coming out August, a single in September, a single in October, a 2 single EP in November, and I got the last single in December.
Okay, bro, you busy for real. Okay, I see that. So where can we find your music so we can listen to it? How we can find it?
Well, my music it's on almost everything: Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, Apple Music, TikTok, Instagram, almost anywhere, you know, almost every music platform is on there.
All right, and they just look up Broadway Brown.
Yes, ma'am, Broadway Brown.
All right, so let me ask you this, since we came back to your name. Tell us about that name. What's that? Where that come from?
Well, it's twofold, really. You know, because I'm from Five Deuce Broadway. You know, and people from the coast, they know what that is. And if you ain't from the coast, Five Deuce Broadway, that's Five Deuce Broadway Gangsta Crib. You know, and of course, like I said, I'm 50. I don't bang, but I'm community affiliated. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still with the struggle. I'm still for my people. The original meaning.
Right.
You know, so but on my back, it's tatted. It say Five Deuce Broadway. You know, that's one of the reasons. 2, when I was in Cleveland, you know, my personality, I had like a weird demeanor. You know, I didn't kick it with a whole bunch of people. I was about making the money, and that was it. I was trying to socialize.
Okay.
So girls would be asking my brother, "Hey, what's your brother's name?" And my brother would be like, "Gee, what you asking me for? Ask him."
Right.
And they would be scared to ask me, but I wore a lot of tank tops because, you know, I'm a little muscular. And so you can see this big Broadway on my back. So that's what they started calling me. You know.
Okay.
Plus I was a little flashy with the vehicles and all, so that's where it came from.
Okay, for sure. So I want to make sure everybody know. Make sure y'all look up Broadway Brown on all platforms to find his music. So, you know, I always give people an opportunity to, you know, share their abilities with us. So I'm gonna definitely extend that to you, bruh. So the floor is yours. Let us hear a little something.
Oh, okay, for sure. Looking back on the track I ran through, thinking, damn, homie, you had niggas that couldn't stand you and plan to take it upon themselves to ban you from life. So I kept that 4-5 in hand, fool. Ain't no yap about that clap memory span, cool. Damn shame of what you lames to let a band do. Trice's wife was in the ride or die man. Ooh, let's not forget, bitch, you took the stand too. Hard to get around the corner when you stand true. With a bunch of fingers saying you the man too. Let it drop and got on top just like a man do. Now counting cheddar, living better like I plan to.
Okay. Okay, I hear you, bruh. I hear you. All right, so tell people how they can connect with you. Like if they want to reach out, like your social media, hard address, you know, how can they reach out?
Oh, I got on I got Facebook, you know what I'm saying, the Prison MC, which is PRIZON space MC. On Instagram, it's Broadway Brown _52.
Okay. All right, we're gonna make sure we reach out. So before we let you go, you know, we don't always have the longest of times. Is there any gems that you want to drop or anything that you want to get off your chest? Any shout outs, like whatever you want to get off on?
Yeah. Well, you know, I just want to say, you know, in Ohio, it's just a little different from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? California, it's a bunch of unity. You know, out here, it's not a lot of unity, and it's a lot of individualism. But there's some brothers down here that's incarcerated. These dudes, you know, some of these dudes pretty good. You know, the homie Croc from Youngstown, this dude is a producer. Awesome. Dude Z, Vanders, awesome. Knockout Z. He got some stuff coming at y'all pretty soon, too. The little homie Playoff Moot. This dude is bad. I'm serious. Y'all need to check him out because he out there, too. You know, and it's another brother down here.
I know Playoff Moot. He done reached out before.
Yeah, that's my little homeboy.
Yeah.
That's my little homeboy. And he got some stuff coming out too, you know what I'm saying? So y'all be on the lookout. And it's another brother down here named MP the Vibe King. Man, this brother's from Dayton, and this dude can sing. This dude is he raw. So they got stuff coming out, so, and it's all from this institution. We doing it how we can. And we trying to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, bro.
And I'd like to thank you for the opportunity. Yeah, thank you for the opportunity to have me on here. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate it.
For sure.